This is the Irontrader and TGIF. Wow, it's been a really good day at trading. A lot of really good scalps, both ways in crude oil and natural gas. Now remember, next week is going to be a holiday. You got 4th of July on Tuesday, so the market will be closed. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Now, we look at the price channels here. Right there, you have 75.06 on the top, 66.80 on the bottom. Everything is still holding really nice. Now, today so far, we got a little bit higher high. But what I want to show you here, I'm just going to big this up a little bit here, is this right here, this 8 SMA, okay? See this? Okay, now you're barely above it. At 69.73 is what we need to hold. And then what we need to do is we need to get above this 21 SMA sitting at 70.29. Okay, now you're right in between playing pinball here, so we have to be very, very careful here. It could go either way with this. All right, so now, again, if this can go up, basically, you can look to these top of these candles here. So you're looking at 71.15 here. We have 72.03. But basically, this is the target right here. It's going to be 71.78 if this rises right on up. Now, a lot of times it'll rise up and go like what this is. So you're up close to it, but you're not really there. But that would be the target is 71.78. And obviously, if you can get above, then we have your 100 SMA here sitting at 74.08, and then we have your price channel sitting at 75.06. But watch this key level right here, 21-day and your 8 SMA. That's going to be very, very key level for either going up or down, or maybe today would just be a good sideways action. Now, if that is lost here, then we want to look to yesterday's candle. Okay, so you're looking at 68.93. Then we'll come to this candle right here. You're looking at 68.71, and then we just keep following the candles all the way on down here, okay? So we have 68.14, and then we have this candle here. You're looking at 67.35, and we have 67.05. That's your recent low, and then your big price channel sitting at 66.80. Okay, so but if you look here, this is why you put price channels on. See how easy it is to see all your support levels in. It's coming basically right off of this candle here. Okay. Now, again, if that 66.80 is lost, then we look over here on this candle here. You're looking at 65.65, 64.36, and then 63.64 is your big target there on your downside. I still don't like all this downtrending. See the 50, see the 100, see the 200. Man, that's really not good. Now, we got the holiday next weekend, so we got to see if this is going to be, prices going to be pushing up here or not. And then after the 4th of July weekend, we always have to look at for coming up towards hurricane season here and how any kind of a disruptions or anything. Now, hurricanes, bad for people, good for traders. Okay, so let's take a look here on your weekly and your monthly real quick. Okay, we can see here on the monthly, you know, everything is all nice and tacked here. You got your 50 SMA here, your 200 SMA. You're just bouncing right in between. If it can go up, the higher your target, bottom line, 75.82. Now, here on your weekly, nice, hold it up real good. Okay, 67.52. That's a really good key support level. Obviously, if it's lost, we looked at this candle here, 65.38. 64.36, and then your big retest of your price channel at 63.64. Now, on the upside, this is what you want to watch right there. You're looking at 71.01. That is your 8 SMA. Very, very going to be key resistant levels, and your 21 SMA here, 74.19. Now, you can just look at this chart here. See, this is why you trade the charts. Look at this. See, it just can't get through. Now, we popped up briefly, but it just cannot get through and hold that area to go higher. So you just have to be very, very careful here. It just doesn't look, the charts just don't look very, very bullish here unless we get some kind of a catalyst here to turn this all around. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. All right, natty gas here, we have your hourly chart and your 4-hour chart. Okay, now if you're going to scalp trades here, I use a tick chart. I use a 1 minute and a 5 minute chart. To slow the trade down, you can use a 15 to 30, or really want to slow it down, you can use an hourly trade and a 4-hour trade. But I always like looking at this here. It gives you a little bit bigger range, this in a daily chart. Okay, so we had nice sideways action, popped right on up, came down here, and then now you're just holding sideways here. So what it really needs to do is this price really has to get back above this 200 SMA, sitting at 2.66. And then we have 2.69 there. And then we have your 50 SMA here at almost 2.7. And then your retest there is sitting at 2.74. But this isn't really looking very healthy here. But again, you're still holding sideways action, so it isn't too bad. Now, on your 4-hour chart, you can see just a series of higher lows. That's always a good sign, okay? Even though it's coming down here, you're still making higher lows here. That's always good. So what you want to do is watch this 50 SMA here, 2.67 and then 2.72. So all these SMAs here are right in that same kind of a range. And then you really need to get above the 272 to make a retest there of 2.87. Let's take a look here on the old daily. Okay, daily chart. Well, we had nice 4-day rise here. You went right into that contract roll, and then you came right down. But if you look at this 8 SMA right here, okay? So far, it's holding up here pretty good, sitting at 2.68. Now, you really need to hold that. That is going to be your first, and what you say is your key support. Now, if that's lost, then we look to this 21 SMA here. You're looking at 2.46, and then your 100, you're looking at 2.37, and you're looking at, on your 50-day, 2.37. So your 100 and your 50-day are pretty much glued together. So you want to focus next on this 21 SMA if this key 8 SMA here is lost. Now, your price channels here changed. It went up a little bit here. So what we want to do is you want to look here now is at 2.87 and then 2.13 on the bottom. Now, if you can get above that 2.87, this is your target right here. Okay, that's a candle I'd be looking for is 3.027. Okay, but again, it's got to get above. Right now, we have some sideways action here. Now, there's a lot of heat going on here in the United States, but it doesn't seem to give natural gas here any boost because there's quite a bit of glut here. So we just have to have some kind of a reaction here, a catalyst, either for this to go higher or this maybe just go sideways action here, for all the way through September. I mean, we don't know. That's why you trade the charts. Now, I do scalp the BOIL, B-O-I-L, for the long, UNG for the long, and then KOLD here for the short. All right, I'll have more on crude oil and natty gas here after pit close at 2:30. And thanks for watching.